get us up some coffee. Because I need it. I'm a little poor right now, but I need some coffee. But yeah, y'all, we're going over here to Two Totem. We're going to grab a coffee. And then we're going to get to work in the shop today. Got a little things to clean up a little bit. But other than that, we're going to push the Nissan into the shop and get to work on it. So, let me go get this coffee. Then let me get back to the shop and push this Nissan in. Alright, y'all, so bag secured. Bag is in the bag of the bag and secured of the bag. We got coffee and we back in the shop. But I'm waiting on Eli to come back around because he's doing a little mission right now. But I'm waiting for Eli to come back around to come help me push this the Nissan back up into the garage, into the shop. So while we do that, clean up my toolbox, get it organized, get some of this organized as well. And yeah, and we'll do that until Eli gets here. And also we gotta go air up the tires on the Nissan, so do all that before he gets back. Alright y'all, so that boy Eli finally showed up. And now we finna go over here and get the Nissan. Always got this damn problem pointing the damn shit. But get the Nissan into the shop. My boy Eli said he an alcoholic though. You know what I'm saying?
It's 11 in the morning. There's nothing to do in this town, Lamesa, Texas. Might as well get some work done. Get twisted while you do it.
He ain't never lied though. There ain't nothing to do here, so you know, might as well put some work in and get a little buzz off some. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing, y'all. But yeah, I decided to put in a little work today since there ain't nothing else to do. So let's go ahead and get this Nissan in the shop so we can get to work. Alright y'all, so the Nissan's in the shop finally with the 350 small block Chevy. Granted, it ain't in there straight. We have to back it up, pull it in a little bit, figure out the angle and the dangle of everything, but it's in here. And then also got a new jack, y'all. A new jack, 3-ton jack from O'Reilly's. Oh. Yeah, from O'Reilly, so it ain't gonna be nothing to go ahead and jack it up in the front, pull it over to the left, straighten it out a little bit. So, but hey, the Nissan's in the shop. So that was the biggest hurdle. Get that in here. Now, what we can do is throw the 350 back in there and get to making the drive shaft for this thing. We got, like I told y'all last video, or one of the videos anyway, my dad brought a drive shaft over and he said I can cut it up, use it, whatever I need to do to make my drive shaft. So that's what we're going to do. And that's what we got planned for today anyway. Get the 350 in here and get started on making this drive shaft. I think what we're going to do for the water is we're going to use the old radiator that came out of it until we can get a new one. So yeah, let's just get to work, y'all. We got a day ahead of us. Got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it.
What's going on, y'all? This is Eli, man. We sitting here at Fred's shop. And I just want y'all to go subscribe, man. Boost them likes, share as much as you can. And we trying to get some shit done over here. Oh, my fault, I ain't mean to cut. Anyways, though, down here in the heart of Texas, West Texas, where ain't no jobs.
We just trying to make it. We just trying to make it, y'all. But yeah, like your boy said, man, go subscribe, y'all. Subscribe. Come back for more, because I'm on this, man. We're gonna do something. We're gonna make it somewhere with these videos and these contents and everything. We're gonna go to these racetracks too eventually. Whenever I get the, y'all know, you gotta, whenever I get the L86 together, yeah, we're going to these racetracks. And I'm gonna bring my boy with me.
Also, we got a paintball event coming up. Where we're gonna take the whole squad out there to go paintballing and shit. We may freeze some of the paintballs. Don't tell nobody. It's gonna be a whole bunch of violence going on, but that will be on content for you guys. Come check it out.
I don't know whose phone he expects to use for this content, because mine gets shot and broke. I'm gonna be highly upset, and all my paintballs gonna be frozen.
Don't nobody be mad. Just all I'm saying. Don't be mad at me.
Well, all right, y'all. Let's get to work, man. Let's get to work. Alright, y'all, so the Nissan's moved. He moved it over, got it straight. That looks good. Now let's get to the 350. Alright, so with the 350, I know this thing needs an oil change. I know I need to open up these valve covers on both sides and clean up the valves and the springs and stuff under here, because there's been multiple dust storms and there's been a lot of rain here recently, ever since I took it out and put it on the back of the truck. So I know there's got to be water in it. I know there's dirt in it. So yeah, it just is what it is. We're going to try to clean it out as best we can. Like I said, open up these valve covers, wipe them down, spray down off in the oil galleries and stuff. Might even drain the oil. Might as well before we throw it back in there, because if it's got water in there and it's just sitting in there getting hot and humid up in the block, I know things is in there rusting up. So yeah, so might as well go ahead and drain the oil out of it, get that done, and yeah. So that's the next step. That's what we're gonna do now. Get these valve covers off, clean up the valves and the valve springs and things like that. Get as much dirt and stuff off of it as we can, and then go from there. So yeah, let's get these on and get them clean. All right, y'all. So it is dark. This phone tends to die really fast. It started dying as soon as I was getting ready to start not tearing down, but as soon as I started getting ready to clean the valve springs and stuff. So I just stopped. I went in, made sure I charged my phone up real good, because the charger that I got isn't the one that came with the phone. It charges it slow. Anyway, I charged my phone. So we got some ample time. I decided, let's just work in the nighttime. I ain't doing nothing tomorrow, so let's do some nighttime work. So I'm sorry visibility ain't too good. All I got is this light. That's all I got. And one of them doesn't work too good. But yeah, that's all I got. So we're making do with the best I got. So yeah. But anyway, back to where I started earlier, getting these valve covers off, cleaning off the valve springs, dusting them off. Might spray some WD-40 down and off in there. I'm not sure, really. Try to get, clean it out as best I can. Anyway, but yeah, that's where we're starting off at, y'all. So let's get to work before this phone starts to die. So we got the valve covers off. We got the valves and things cleaned off pretty good. Sprayed it down with a little WD-40, you know, just to knock some of the dust off and into the oil pan. Because we're going to change this out anyway. We're going to change the oil out, get a new filter and everything anyway. So yeah, we got that done. Surprisingly, they were not that dirty, y'all. They were not that dirty at all like I thought they were going to be. Now, as far as the water content, I'm not sure. See, some of these have a little rust on them. So I know some water got in here. Yeah, so I know some water got in there. But I'm not sure about how much water got in there. But we're going to do an oil change and everything on it anyway. So that's not going to be a problem. As if anything, it's just a little surface rust. We're going to do an oil change on it anyway when... because we're going to do one now. We're going to drain the oil on it now. Then we're going to put fresh oil in it whenever we get ready to start it again. Then we're going to do the oil change again on that one, the break-in oil. And then, yeah. So then we'll have fresh oil and everything again. So yeah, that's not going to be a problem. We're going to do like 2-3 different oil changes on it by the time we actually finalize it into the Nissan and get it ready to start up and stuff like that. So, not a problem, not a problem. But yeah, y'all, so we got one side done. Everything seemed to be good. Everything was all right. It wasn't as dirty as I thought it was. So, we're going to knock out the other side, get that done, and then we're going to lift it up. Oh, well, first we're going to put everything back together. But then we're going to lift it up, drain the oil on it. I don't know if we're going to take the oil filter off right now because I don't have another one, so we're probably going to leave it on. But yeah, so that's the plan right now. So let's get it. I'm going to go ahead and knock the other side out because you already seen me do this side. So, you know, this is going to be the same thing. And like I said, I'm working with limited battery power and also memory space on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and knock that other side out real quick. But yeah, y'all, let's get to work. All right, y'all, so we got the valve covers off. Or, well, we got the other side valve cover off. Everything seemed to look pretty clean. I thought it would be more dirt, but there's also less holes on that side. So, yeah, it was pretty clean. Like, less water, no rust, or surface rust, you know. So, yeah, it looked pretty clean. I did spray it down with WD-40 anyway, just to try to get any little particulates down. I wiped it down with the microfiber, you know. Try to wipe it down still, even though I had it, you know, I had the valve cover off anyway, might as well. And like I said, we're doing multiple oil changes on this anyway when we get it finalized into the Nissan. So it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. So next steps. We're putting on the 350's motor mounts so we can set it back into the Nissan. But before we end up setting it back on into the Nissan after we put the motor mounts on, we're gonna drain the oil and see what's in it. See how much water is in it. See how much dirt's in it. I don't know. So that's the next step right now. And then after that, we're going to try to slap it back into the Nissan all before daylight. I'm hoping before daylight so I can go to sleep. I don't know. I'm up right now, but I would like to go to sleep. But I'm burning midnight oil in the shop, so yeah, it'll be alright. But yeah, that's the itinerary. That's the plan for right now. So, like I always say, let's get to work instead of burning up time. Alright, you guys, we got the motor mounts on both sides. Got those on. Show you this side on. Got it on. And now next step is to drain this oil. See what this oil is looking like, which I'm pretty sure it's got water in it. Don't know how much. I know it's gonna be dirty. I mean, it's new oil, but it's gonna have some like particles in it. Either way, we're gonna drain this oil and see what it looks like. See what kind of, how much water falls out of it. See what kind of dirt falls out of it. Yeah. And then we're gonna move on to the next step. Trying to throw it into this Nissan. Might wait till the morning to do that, but if we can get it in there by the night, then we'll try that. So let's get to work. Jeez. There we go. There we go. Come on up out you. Oh yeah. She's nice and liquidy and watery and dirty. Yeah. She definitely has some water up in there. But other than that, she's kind of clean, I think. Yeah, she's dirty for sure. Got a lot of dirt in it. I hope that, well, it's dirt in the it's dirt in the pan. So I couldn't really tell you. I hope that's not metallic looking. I don't believe it is. It looks alright. It's not real shiny. But she is funky. Funky and nasty and watery. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, y'all. I'm concerned about that shimmer that's on the oil. But I'm pretty sure, I want to say that's the WD-40. And I'm just psyching myself out about it. I sprayed a lot. I sprayed a lot of WD-40 in there. That's what I'm going to say that is. Because it doesn't look like... Because I was working at my dad's house, and the motor had blew up in that one, and it was real metal flaky. This isn't metal flaky. This is like discoloration of the oil. So I'm gonna say that's not metal flake. I'm gonna say that's just like discoloration of the oil. It scared me. It scared me at first because I was like, oh no. But yeah, it's got to be that because we haven't ran this motor. Anything at the bottom of it, any metal so far anyway, will be at the bottom. It wouldn't be changing the color of the oil like that. It would just be shimmering. And this is the changing of the color of the oil with the water that was in it. So it did make it milkshaky and things like that. So yeah. Oops. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna let this drain, y'all. We're gonna let this drain out. So yeah, we're just gonna let this sit here and drip and drain. I think I might put a jack under it, so level it out a little bit, get what's in the back of it out. Yeah, that shook me to my core, y'all. My bad. That definitely shook me to my core. Alright, y'all, so we got the oil drained. It's drained pretty good. It stopped dripping. Now, we're going to put the oil drain plug back in. Now it's time to get this heavy behemoth 350 with the 4-speed granny's transmission on the back in its home. And we're going to do the snap trick method on it. Because y'all have already seen me hassle and bastle and jostle and dangle and bangle this 350 transmission into this Nissan before, and y'all don't need to see that struggle no more. So let's do the snap trick right quick. So ready, you gotta get it ready, you gotta get it ready. 1, 2, 3.